A procession in Jigjiga, the capital of the Somali region of Ethiopia. Hundreds gather to mourn the death of Ethiopia's Prime Minister Meles Zenawi. They are chanting, "A hero never dies." Their region has long symbolized the instability of the Horn of Africa. Ethiopia and Somalia have fought wars over it. These people are eager to show they belong to Ethiopia. Under Meles Zenawi, Ethiopia played a huge role in the affairs of its neighbors. In recent years, Ethiopia, which hosts the headquarters of the African Union, has turned into a key player in regional security affairs, mediating conflicts and brokering land-back agreements. Its forces, also considered some of the strongest in Africa, have participated in peacekeeping initiatives. And now the death of Meles Zenawi is considered a setback to Ethiopia's rise within the African Union. Meles made his mark in both times of war and peace for 2 decades. He was a key mediator between Sudan and South Sudan. The only regional leader to maintain close ties with both countries, he helped mediate a deal between them.
The death of the Prime Minister is premature departure from the political scene is of course a great loss to the people of South Sudan, and that's why we declare 3 days mourning.
But Meles was a more divisive figure in war-torn Somalia. He sent troops to fight against Al-Shabaab militias, favored one warlord over another, and refused to recognize Somalia's old transitional national government. Ethiopia is still involved in negotiating with regional actors on how Somalia will be governed if and when Al-Shabaab is driven from its last stronghold in the country's south.
Will his successor be a more pragmatic and more diplomatic persona than Meles? Then if he's that type of person, then I think that will be a win-win for Ethiopia and for both for Somalia and Ethiopia, where they can really try to form a new era of relation.
Meles's death could also affect relations with Eritrea, which split from Ethiopia in 1993. Between 1998 and 2000, the two fought a border war in which tens of thousands died.
Mr. Meles.
Government officials insist that Meles's policies will continue to be followed.
We will continue to play a very important integrational role in terms of social, economic and political matters.
However, for many Ethiopians, the next president's regional policy is only a secondary priority. After years of deep domestic problems, they insist that stability within the country should be their government's first order of business. Mohammed Ado, Al Jazeera, Addis Ababa, Ethiopia.